afternoon, good day, good evening. Wherever in the world you are joining us from, greetings. I'm Charleene. It's so good to be here with you today, right here, right now, in this present moment. It's a beautiful day. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, we are enjoying a hot summer. I'm sure I'm not the only one, even coming from Florida, that is enjoying quite a intensely hot time right now. And we thought, why not? Let's take a journey to the beach today. And even if you're enjoying a brisk winter morning, if you're joining us from the Southern Hemisphere, well, sometimes a nice memory of a beautiful day at the beach is a great thing to connect to, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So drop a comment in the chat, tell me your name and where you're joining us. We'd love to say hello. If this is your first time here, welcome. Stay tuned. We're going to walk you through this path, help you understand what all is going to be going on, and I can't wait to connect with you. So, hi, Rihanna, good morning. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. Jessica, yay, you're so excited for this. Look at all your seaside emojis. If you're new to our community, we love emojis here. They're very expressive. You can say a lot in an image, sometimes more than you can in a dozen words. Karen, good morning. Violet, yes, of course. How are you, my friend? Violet joins us from New York. Jane with a Y. How are you, my California friend? Hi, Carrie. Good morning. Good morning. Joining us from Southern Maine. We are going to be in your neck of the woods in a couple of weeks. Totally excited about this. Taking a little family vacay. Perfect time of year to be in Maine in August. Geraldine, good morning. How are you, my lovely friend? Yes, you say your body, mind, and soul is ready for this. That's awesome. Yes, grateful for you to be here. Yes, of course, we're so glad to be here with you. And thank you for joining us from Western Australia. I hope you've had a beautiful day and are ready for a peaceful slumber. Kristen, good morning from Pine, Colorado. How are you? We are happy you are here too. We are happy to be with you. Jessica, you and Violet, y'all know what's up. Hi, Lori. Good morning. My friend from Madison, Wisconsin, of course. How are you? Good morning, Carolyn. Good morning. Jessica, you say, especially in Florida, I bet. Indeed. The heat is legit. You said up in Massachusetts, it's been very hot. Yeah, it's what's going on right now. Lots of disturbances in the force. Lots of intense heat. Things boiling up to the surface, but we need that. You have to have friction, heat, intensity to polish even the most beautiful or soon-to-be beautiful diamonds. Rihanna, your love from rainy Nairobi, Kenya. We celebrate the water with you. We're so glad you're joining us. I trust you've had a wonderful day thus far. Carolyn, South Carolina. Beautiful state. Good morning, Karen from Cleveland. Hello. How are you, Karen? I'm glad you're here. Jana? Help me pronounce that. Y'all know name pronunciation is very important to me. Forgive me if I've butchered it. From Humboldt, California. Yes, pines, water, and lots of love. I love that. Jessica likes Maine too. Katie, good morning from Kansas. You say you grew up in Cali and miss the ocean. Well, and there's something pleasing about water, about being able to reconnect with the water. A powerful life force that runs through us. Our life begins and ends with water. Good morning, Eartha. Ann Arbor. It's raining and humid. Sounds perfect. I don't know what the bowls are doing, but they are sitting in a space of, I feel like I'm sitting in the middle of a seashell right now, actually. Side note. Carrie, you said it's raining here for a second day, but it's nice and cool. Rihanna, a long and magical one. Good, I'm glad. That's a great day to have. Stephanie, good morning from Connecticut. You just got back from a 7-mile bike ride. Good for you. High five, my friend. Speaking of water. Rihanna, amen, hallelujah, yes. Jana, ancient redwoods here. Jana. Oh, Jana. Jana. Beautiful. I was making it much more complicated. Thank you for your help. The redwoods and the telling of the tales. All that they've seen, all that they know, the magic and mystery that the trees carry. Incredible. Ooh, the bull started going there. All right, come back. We got to go to the beach. All right, here we go. Carrie, you're roasting in Arizona. I love it. Friends from all over the world here. Kat from Chicagoland. Good morning, Kat. Good morning, Jessica. Stephanie, you're reading Bicycling with Butterflies, a 10,201 mile journey following the monarch migration. You're loving it. That sounds incredible. Ooh, that's a perfect note. And with that, if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Charlene. We always like to take a few moments at the beginning of every session to connect. And here's why. You are an electrical being. You have voltage in your body. If your body ever stops working, the heart stops beating. Medical personnel actually apply voltage, electricity, to reawaken, to realign the body. That's what these bowls do. These bowls in front of you are 19 chromatically tuned quartz crystal singing bowls. Now we harness the power of quartz. Quartz is a piezoelectric crystal. In fact, it's found in all the technology that we use, much of the technology, I should say, that we use today, because it generates electricity. Think about it. Back in the day, those old, very stately gentlemen's pocket watches who would just run without a battery. Their battery was this quartz, a tiny quartz inside that whenever pressure was struck or applied would actually begin to generate energy. Now, the way that the bowls are shaped, not only do they generate energy, they generate sound. The sound of these bowls is particularly important because unlike most crystal singing bowls, what we've done is that we've actually added a bit of chromaticism to it. Chromaticism is Greek for chroma or color. So normal crystal singing bowls consist of these 7 notes. They're the 7 white keys on the piano that repeat up and down. However, we're missing those wonderful 5 black keys. Now you can tell it adds a totally different color. And when we actually begin to use both the black and white keys, there's a totally different dimension of sound. Now, my background is in music, and I'm also working on my PhD in natural medicine, studying frequency. So fusing these two knowledge bases together, we get to have a completely unique experience, a sonic experience that allows you to not only realign your energy systems using the power of the piezoelectric crystal, but you also get to experience music in a different way. There's no right or wrong way to have this experience. If you want to be an active experience, that's great. I encourage you, stay seated. Try to maintain your spine as erect as possible. Find a comfortable position, a position of ease, whether it's erect or if you'd like to lie down, that's cool too. If you'd like to take a more passive approach today, totally fine. Whatever you need. Allow the sound to wash over you. Many of our friends like to use these times together to work as an energetic practice. If you have your own practices, I encourage you, you can move your energy as you'd like. Or, if you'd like to follow the gentle guidance that we offer, that's great too. But today, we're going to be taking a journey. We're going to be headed to the seashore. The sounds, the familiar comfort, Or discomfort for some if you stay in the sun a little too long. We'll be connecting to the warmth of the sun, the wonder of the water. It's a guided meditation today, using the sound of the seashore as a sound bed along with the bowls to help guide us through this journey together. So, without further ado, just make yourself comfortable. Take a deep breath in, holding that breath in. And then gently exhale through your mouth. See how long you can allow that exhale to extend. Human physiology shows that a longer exhale in relation to an inhale actually slows the heartbeat. Given the pressure in the cavity of the chest, your body knows, I can slow down. Do that again. Take one more deep inhale in, holding that breath in, allowing the heart to relax. Then gently exhale. With your eyes closed, move your attention now to the place of that third eye. Here we will begin our journey. Imagine yourself standing on a pristine white sand beach at the moments just before dawn, the turquoise water of the ocean lapping gently at your feet. Feel the warm sun on your skin and the cool breeze carrying the tang of the salty air. Focus your awareness on your feet, feeling the soft sand beneath them. Wiggle your toes, digging them in deeper. Feel those cool grains of sand. Now imagine roots growing down from your base, underneath those gently wiggling toes and the arch of your foot, anchoring you to the earth's core. Feel yourself grounding and experience the stability of the planet supporting you as you await the impending sunrise. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, feeling your heart relax. Gently exhale. Knowing that this connection you are making into the earth now will serve throughout your entire practice. For anything that you are ready to release can just gently dissolve out the soles of your feet. Some of you also may feel more secure by adding a grounding cord that extends from the base of your spine, melting down through the center of the floor below and into the planet itself. However you feel comfortable grounding today, allow this sensation to occur. You are safe, you are connected, all is well. attention back to those toes wiggling in the sand below you. Take a deep breath in, inhaling the salty air infused with the scent of seawater. Let the crispness fill your lungs with a sense of revitalization. As you exhale, release any tension, any heaviness that may be holding you, keeping you from your perfect center. Now turn your attention to the sounds of the awakening beach. Perhaps you hear the whoosh of the waves rolling in, the distant cry of seagulls soaring overhead, or the soft crunch of sandpipers searching for their morning meal. Let these sounds heighten your anticipation for the sunrise, a promise of light and new beginnings. Turning your gaze towards the horizon where the darkness begins to soften. A faint, cool blue light begins to emerge. Slowly pushing back the night's veil. This is the first breath of dawn, a beautiful reminder that even the darkest times give way to light. As the moments pass, the cool blue light on the horizon deepens, transforming into a fiery orange. The sun begins its slow ascent, casting long shadows across the smooth surface of the water. You witness the birth of a new day. All the sounds of the world coming to life. A breathtaking display of nature's power and beauty. Close your eyes. In your mind's eye, feeling that warmth of the rising sun on your skin. Feel yourself becoming energized and invigorated. There's so much life to live. Open your ears again and immerse yourself in the rich soundscape of this summer dawn. The rhythmic crashing of the waves, the playful chirping of the seagulls returning to the shore, the gentle rustling of nearby palm trees, swaying in the morning breeze. Perhaps you can hear the distant laughter of beachgoers, waking up for a day of fun, children laughing as they build impenetrable sandcastles that slowly disappear with the incoming tide. A group of friends bonding over a friendly game. Or the rhythmic strumming of a guitar in the background from a beach near a bonfire. Let all these sounds paint a picture of a vibrant summer morning. holding that breath in, relaxing your heart, feeling the heat begin to build within your body, gently exhaling. Notice this unique scent. It's a scent of a summer dawn, a mixture of salty air, mixed with a sweet fragrance of blooming beach flowers, and the earthy aroma of seaweed left behind by the receding tide. Allow this aroma to fill your senses and transport you fully into this peaceful summer scene. Scent gives way to taste. Lick and taste the salty air on your lips. Experience the sweetness like a juicy summer fruit. Maybe you taste a freshly picked mango, a pineapple with its perfect tang, a watery watermelon, perhaps a ripe strawberry. Savor these delicious flavors, finding your flavor that defines your perfect summer season, awakening your taste buds. Now, with the sun fully risen, visualize the beach bathed in its golden light. See the glistening surface of the water, dotted with sailboats gently skimming the waves. Watch playful dolphins leaping, playing, celebrating life out in the distance, their sleek bodies glistening in the overhead sunlight. Same joy begin to well up inside of you. Perfect freedom. Perfect joy. Dolphins are carriers of complete freedom, and you can feel that deep to your very core. As you're transported near the dolphins, gently begin to bring yourself back towards the shoreline, your attention returning to these children building sandcastles. Some laughing, just allowing complete freedom to encompass their current creative endeavor. Some focus so intently as if to never miss a moment of this expression. Perhaps you see a couple walking hand in hand, enjoying this perfect tranquility. Closing your eyes in your mind's eye, taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, relaxing the heart, feeling the warmth of the sand beneath your feet, prompting you to gently exhale taking in all that you encounter, including smooth seashells. As you walk, you can feel the warmth of colorful pebbles peeking out of the sand below you. Resting gently over your thighs, stopping wherever it feels good to you. Perhaps here is enough water. Perhaps you'd like to take the plunge. Find your perfect experience with the water. Begin to adjust to this new buoyancy of life. Feeling yourself becoming one with the ocean itself. Sunlight filters through the crystal clear water, creating a dazzling play of light and shadow on the ocean floor below you. Of the coral reef exploding before your eyes. All of its inhabitants joyously moving, swimming, flowing with the tides. See branching corals in every shade imaginable, fiery reds, dazzling oranges, calming blues, even vibrant greens. Schools of colorful fish flit through the coral formations, dancing. Their shimmering scales flash in the sunlight as they dart and weave in a mesmerizing dance. A gentle current carries you along. It allows you to explore this underwater wonderland. So much to see. Focus on the sounds that surround you. Perhaps you can hear the gulls overhead, hear the gentle clicking and popping of shrimp, the rhythmic swoosh of passing fish, and the faint melodic chirping of unseen creatures. Bringing your head back to the surface, sitting in this watery warmth. majestic manta ray glides by you, its wings outstretched like a silent ballet dancer. He connects with the schools of vibrant fish as they nibble on algae-covered rocks, their rhythmic scraping a soft accompaniment to the soundscape. A playful clownfish peeks from its anemone home, its orange and white stripes adding a splash of color to this perfect scene. Feel a sense of wonder for these creatures that are so different and yet so much like you. In the weightlessness of this water. Taking a deep breath in, breathing in the salty air, gently exhaling. Letting the gentle rhythm of the ocean lull you into a state of deep relaxation. Worries or anxieties that you still may be holding on to or have become aware of to just quietly drift away like seaweed in the oncoming current. Experience a feeling of serene peacefulness enveloping you. Breathe deeply. Experiencing the calm blue water and the salty air filling your lungs with revitalizing tranquility. That breath in, feeling your heart relax. Gently exhale, slowly. You are safe in this watery world. The water sustains you. It holds you. It fills you up when nothing else can. The salt brings balance. It electrifies, it reignites your physical and your subtle bodies. It's so important for your perfect balance. Finding your most comfortable position from your mind's eye. Are you standing in the water? Are you floating in the water? Are you sitting on the beach, feeling the warm sand beneath you? Whatever feels best to you right now, make your way in your mind's eye to this place. It's a place of complete peace. Take a deep breath in, inhaling the energy of the overhead summer sun and this invigorating, enlivening ocean air. Feel it filling you with vitality, optimism, a sense of limitless possibility. Maintain, hold, welcome this feeling as you slowly exhale. Limitless possibility. Now begin to experience the sun's light infusing your entire being with its golden warmth. In fact, see that yellow sun appear to come closer to you, as if there is a yellow sun made of golden light sitting directly in front of you. Welcome these yellow rays of pure gold. The gold that enlivens, that invigorates, that cleanses, that purges, that expands. Welcoming that into your very heart's core. Feeling its rays moving throughout your entire body, wherever you need it the most. Enjoy this sun's bath. Gently releasing, allowing that sun to just dissolve into the deepest parts of you. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back into your physical body. It's time to leave this beautiful seaside escape. But the truth is, the sound beds of this oceanic escape lives within you. You can revisit this place at any time. For it is deep within you, even now. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, offering a feeling of gratitude for this new vista that you've explored within yourself. And with your perfectly gentle and focused exhale, let it go. The sounds of the sea dissolving. A distant memory. A place of pure, perfect peace. attention now to the base of your spine, to this first energy center, the Muladhara chakra. It sits just here. Think, imagine, or feel a vibrant red or any other color that feels good to you today. Feeling that color begin to expand and emerge throughout this grounding spiritual center, this place of pure electricity, of grounded, aligning, perfect connection. Welcoming in any sounds, frequencies, or colors that best serve you in this moment. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, and as you gently exhale, drawing your attention upward now to the space behind your navel, this second chakra, the Svadhisthana chakra. Think, imagine, or feel a vibrant orange. Welcoming in any color, tone, or frequency that feels good to this center, this watery center of you. What do you need in this moment? Breathing that in, soaking it in. Taking a deep breath in, feeling that orange expand, and as you exhale, shifting your attention upward now to your third energy center here at the place of your solar plexus, the Manipura chakra, the seat of fire, of heat, of intensity. Breathing in any life, any additional color, frequency, or tone, feeling a gorgeous yellow color. See how that feels, expanding through this entire space, bringing increased heat, but also perfect balance of your inner flame. What additional colors, tones, or vibrations do you need to find your balance? These colors are only suggestions. Allowing the flame now to find its perfect place of stillness, taking a deep inhale in, holding that breath in, and as you exhale, drawing your attention now to the place of your heart, this fourth energy center, the Anahata chakra. Welcoming in your perfect green color, any other frequencies or tones that feel right to you right now, increasing this place of peace, love, happiness, joy, peace, harmony, laughter, and love. Feeling these vibrations expand through you and out around you. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, allowing the heart to relax, and gently exhaling. And as you do, your attention now begins to rise, raising into the place of your throat, this fifth energy center, the Vishuddha chakra. home to perfect creation. Connected to the element of the ether, experiencing a brilliant blue as gorgeous as a summertime sky. Or any other colors, frequencies, or tones that best serve you right now. Augmenting truth, creativity, breathing in this beautiful blue tone. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, feeling that blue expand. And as you gently exhale, shifting your attention now to that still, small, silent place in the center of your head, in between your eyes, the very middle part of your brain. The seat of intuition, the sixth energy center, the Ajna Chakra, begins to open. Your inner eye, receiving the frequencies and benefits that you graciously present to it. Perhaps a color of indigo feels good. Perhaps silver begins to fill in any additional areas of this third eye center. Find your perfect color, frequency, vibration. Breathing it in. Taking a deep inhale in gently, holding that breath in. And as you exhale, shifting your attention now to the top of your head, the crown, the seventh energy center. This place of pure connection. The Sahasrara chakra. Welcoming whatever color feels good to you. Some may choose a very soft, subtle violet. Others may like an opalescent color. Or perhaps gold feels good to you today. Any and all are wonderful. Bringing your attention still in this area of the seventh chakra and beginning to experience a perfect golden light, a light of gold that sits on the very top of your head. Some of you may see this as a golden orb. Some of you may see this as a golden sun. However this ball of light appears to you, just see its radiance begin to move from the top of your head down into this third eye center, filling and expanding, leaving a trail of golden wonder as it goes. You're now glowing all the way down into the area of your throat, your entire head, illuminated. Your heart beginning to match this effervescent vibrancy. Feel the golden light expanding down into your body itself, moving into this place of fire, this third energy center in your torso, your upper torso, welcoming this intensity. Feeling the balance as your entire system glows. Moving that golden sun down into your second energy center. Down into that first energy center at the base of your spine, and continuing all the way down through your legs, passing over your knees, caressing your feet, your entire body, illuminated in this golden sun. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, allowing the heart to relax, and as you exhale, bringing your attention more fully into all of your subtle and physical bodies. Take a deep breath in again. And just exhale at your perfect tempo. How are you feeling, my friends? How was that? How was that trip to the ocean? Seaside, yay! Hearts, woohoo! Well, welcome back. If you are continuing through your day, begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes and your nose. Begin to re-enliven this physical space. You may want to rub your palms together, generating energy, placing them over any part of your body that would benefit from this additional love. If it's time for bed, good night. We will see you again next time. We will be back in August, for sure. But if you're going to stay with us, I'd love to hear your experience. How was that? What did that feel like? How was that? Love the water. Please drop your comments in the chat. I'd like to go through them and connect with you about that. And while you're doing that, the bowls are really interesting today. There was definitely a very... I know I said this at the beginning, but I felt like I was sitting in the middle of a seashell. You know, when you hold the seashell up to your ear and you can hear the entire ocean in it, it's kind of what it felt like. It was really interesting. And I know Jeremy did such a wonderful job of the ocean sounds happening in the background. I can't hear them where I am. However, I know you can. So it's interesting because I wasn't hearing the sounds of the ocean, although I felt like I was. So it's amazing how the bowls connect to not only intention, but the subtlety of vibration around us. I have some pretty trippy stories in the studio recording about bowls changing color, changing pitch, changing tonality to match what was going on in the room, what was needed next, leading in different directions. We have some acoustic physicist friends, say that 5 times fast, acoustic physicists who were friends of ours, and they still can't figure out sometimes what these bowls will do. They're really interesting instruments. So, anywho, tell me how that was for you. I'd love to know. Carrie, wow, Charlene, that was so awesome. Oh, good, yay, woohoo! It's probably because of the flamingos. They probably had a lot to do with it too. Amy, beautiful. Oh, good. Thank you. I'm so glad you were here, Amy. Lisa, wow, it was amazing. Yay, you're tingling. I love all of your rainbow hearts. Karen, you said your cat Miso. Oh, meow, meow, Miso. Loved it. He was lying on his back the whole time, and you loved it as well. Good. It's incredible how our furry friends respond. It's always very telling with them, isn't it? Gigi, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Carrie, you said, I could feel the flowing energy from the root all the way up and down my whole body. Amazing. And be interesting, was that energy flowing throughout the time with the water? Or was that flowing at the end with the golden sunlight, the meditation that kind of came at the end of that? I'd be curious. Christine, amazing. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thanks for being here. Sai, water and creatures that live around the water and the vibration from the bowls are transforming. I couldn't agree with you more, Sai. Well said. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Anne-Marie, hi, Charlene. Sorry I missed most of the session, but you caught the end. Yay! You'll really make an effort in August. I've not forgotten your love and energy. That's so kind of you, Anne-Marie. Well, Anne-Marie, if you'd like to revisit, if you'd like to spend some time at the sea, by the seaside with us, because we also broadcast also on YouTube, simultaneously on Insight Timer. I know as soon as the live is done on Insight Timer, it disappears. It's like is that James Bond? Or no, this message will self-destruct. Jeremy's laughing at me. He's like, no, just continue. Okay, sorry. Pop culture, not my forte. Quantum physics, yeah. So whilst the live will end and go away, it will remain in perpetuity on our YouTube channel. So if you want to pop over anytime, you can connect with the Sound Beds of the Sea on YouTube, on our live portion of our YouTube page. It's just Charleene Closshey. You can look that up. You can find that and relive any of these moments. If you ever feel like you just want to escape, go to the ocean. Oh, it's Mission Impossible. Thanks, honey. I don't know. Anyway, I'm so glad you're here, Anne-Marie. Thanks for being here. Speaking of YouTube, can I say hello to our YouTube friends since I totally neglected them in the beginning? Bad Charlene. Mary T, good morning. Good morning, Mary T. Joining us from Buffalo, New York. Riley McLaughlin, hello from Southern California. Hope you're having a great day, Riley. And Mary, so glad you're here. Marlene, cool name, by the way. It was amazing. Yay! You said you personally could not hear the waves. The crystals were very present. Your voice was soft. The sea visualization was wonderful. Oh, thank you so much. Technology. That's crazy. Sometimes you does things, sometimes it doesn't. Geraldine, the ball of golden light had your whole body shaking intensely. That's incredible. I love that. Thanks for sharing that, Geraldine. And I wish you a very pleasant slumber, too. Jane, always a fantastic experience. Truly appreciate you and Jeremy for bringing light and love into the world. Thank you so much. Namaste to you as well. That's very thoughtful, Jane. Carrie, yes, it was the golden light where you felt that. Yeah, that was an interesting thing that came through. Again, if this is your first time here, or as a gentle reminder, none of this is ever planned. Not only the music, but what comes out. It's we have a general direction in which we are going to head, but it's always unique because of you, because of your presence. We never know what's going to happen. It's my job just to follow the bowls, to be quiet and follow. So it's very humbling. Thank you for sharing that. Carrie, have a wonderful day or evening to all. Yes, peace and love to you as well, my friend. Violet, Mission Impossible. Thank you, my friend. High five. Yeah. Anne-Marie, you'll check it out. Awesome. Good, good. And there's all of our other lives up there as well, plus some music videos that are pretty trippy. We've done a couple of recently with a very Middle Eastern. We've got some Middle Eastern themes. We've got some Indian themes kind of going with the bowls, all rhythmic. There's one that's called Divine Love. It's an Indian kind of feel. It's very interesting. We have one that's called Sacred Month in honor of the Muslim New Year, the Lunar New Year that happened earlier this July 6th. You'll find those on our channel, and we've got a bunch more coming out. We'll have some more coming out for Lionsgate, which is August 8th, so that's going to be happening soon. We'll have a full fall series. We've got a full series for October, of course, the autumn equinox. We've got Diwali coming up, Halloween, because, why not? Christmas, Thanksgiving, all kinds of really wonderful programming that we also bring to you on YouTube. So if you just can't get enough of the bowls, besides the live experience, if you just want some cool crystal singing bowl music to check out, and this is not your mama's crystal singing bowl music. It ain't just all pretty and Ah, peaceful. We do some of that as well. However, there's a lot of it that's actually quite uplifting. The interesting thing too about, because we have the chromaticism with the bowls, is that we're able to connect color in a very profound way. So my background is in classical music. I started piano when I was 2, my first career as a professional violinist. In classical music, we know that different key signatures create different colors. Here's an easy example. This is just kind of fun. Sorry. Okay, that's C major. C major, we has a very childlike, innocent. It's a very pure color. It's a really wonderful space. It's all of the white keys on the piano that repeat up and down the keyboard. That's C major. Well, if we add 1 sharp, so I'm just going to go up 1 note, and I'm going to shift this to D major. See how the color changes. I'll even play it a little slower. Isn't that a totally different color? Holy moly! And all I did was add and change 1 note and shift my center of tonality. So when we add this chromaticism, we really get different colors and experiences, let alone, don't even get me started. E flat. Oh my gosh, I love E flat. These colors that we get to bring in, we're actually charging our energy systems and our body in different ways, depending on the color of how we hear and how we feel the music resonate. So we play around a lot with that on the YouTube channel. So if you haven't experienced it, be sure to check it out. You can always hit subscribe so you never miss any of these bunch of videos that we are continuing to release. A lot now. We're ramping up for all of that, so it's very exciting. So anyway, yes, please do check it out. We'd love to have you over there as well. Totally fun. Just a different kind of experience. Tony Marie, beautiful, thank you. Oh, Tony Marie, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm glad you were here. It's nice to meet you. Hi, Kristen. How funny. Inner Child was showing me Inspector Gadget. I also received messages that would self-destruct. Yes. Do-do-do-do-do, Inspector Gadget. Do-do-do-do-do. Sorry. Okay, I'm having a flashback. Lori, you said it was relaxing, soothing, and healing. You loved it. Oh, amazing. Especially the Golden Globe at the end was healing and energizing. Good. Thank you for sharing that with me, guys. That really helps me too. That was interesting how that just came out, and I appreciate you affirming that that was the right direction. Sometimes it's just as important to know when to let go, but also to know that that was the right thing to do. So thank you. Lori, I'm so glad that was healing and energizing for you. Namaste, my friend. Inga, Kristen, where's the time with Inspector Gadget, right? Seriously, I'm telling you. High five, y'all. Terry Berry, the scales were looking forward to it. Yay, it was fantastic. You heard the waves and the seagulls. Amazing. Could also be seagulls in your area. You live next to a large lake. I love that. You felt your heart chakra intensely. It was so very special. That's wonderful. Isn't that amazing how water changes life? Incredible. Even just the sound of it. Well, thank you for sharing that, Terry. I love that. And whether the seagulls were real or imposed, not the best verb, but you know what I mean? That's awesome. Marlene, thank you for complimenting your name, of course. Good. I'm glad you'll check out the YouTube channel, see if you can listen to one with the waves. Yes, thank you for creating this. It's our pleasure. We love to do this for you guys. Something I always look forward to. Carmina, happy Lunasa. Is Lunasa today? As in, it might be. Oh my goodness. My Celtic calendar is off in my head. Amazing. Well, thank you very much, and to you as well. I love it. I love it. Yes, time of summer. Ali, wow, looking forward to all that you mentioned. Wonderful. I'm so glad, Ali. Yes, do please pop over. Make sure you hit those subscribe and the like buttons too. That helps with the algorithms. You know, everything in this world is algorithm based anymore. But also then so you never miss some of these really cool ones that are going to be coming out. We've got full programming coming up. We'll be kind of gently moving in through August and September, but then we've got some full programming for October, November, December. We always do full series during these months. And if you ever just kind of wanted to get in the fall vibe, you can also check out series from last year as well. And we always mix it up every year, so it's never the same things that are coming out. We always want to create something new, something that's helpful and serves in meaningful ways. And in the United States, we know that we're coming into election season. And that can bring up a lot of stuff for people, both domestically and around the world. So our October series is actually creating 2 themes that are important, not only for the days that the videos release, based on the themes astrologically that's going on, but also for ideas that compel us towards the greater sides of ourselves. Unity, compassion, tolerance, understanding, connection, truth. So be sure to check out each of these seasons. It'll be a lot of fun and hopefully helpful as we progress during this upcoming autumn time. Lisa, are there 13 bowls? Great question. There's actually 19 bowls, but you were right. There are 13 white bowls. So we have the 7 notes of the white keys and the 5 notes of the black keys, but we've also added 1 note on top. So it's the repetition of this bottom octave of C, if we're using that as our starting point. We have the octave above it. But then, because you can't just have 13 bowls in my mind, we have chromatic bowls up, so C sharp, D, and D sharp. And then we also have, in this setup today, we have a low A, a low G, and a low F. Some of these big bowls, my big babies, they're quite intense. And we will change up the bowls in the back, depending on what we're doing in the studio. We actually now have 24 bowls. My arms aren't quite that long yet. Still working on having them all here at one time. So yes, but you saw that there are 13 bowls of the white and then the additional 6 black that are currently on the set. So side, you position the bowls with a certain distance to vibrate in harmony. Absolutely. It's a great question. So there are certain distances that are attributed to not only my wingspan, but also the distance that the bowls like to be from each other to more fully vibrate. If you can imagine the bowl, we've actually measured voltage coming off of each of these bowls, sometimes upwards of over 50 volts at a time, which with one bowl, that's pretty intense. I mean, think about it, you have a 9-volt battery, 50-volt bowl, this is pretty electric. So the bowls, sometimes the sounds will clash if they're not exactly positioned either over the bass themselves or because then the sound is not reverberating out of the bowl itself or in relation to a bowl next to it. This is a fun topic we actually talk about. We're actually going to be releasing a training course. It's called the Archetypes of Sound, where we connect the different intervals of the different bowls. So basically the space between, an interval is a space between each note, connecting that to the various Jungian archetypes. We've seen direct correlations. We've tested it not only with brain waves in the lab, but we've also seen it on a more subtle experiential experiences as well, that different intervals generate and elicit different emotions. I actually gave a TEDx talk on this. So for instance, this is a perfect fifth. This connects us to the idea of the ruler archetype who rules a kingdom. This is a defining space. You know exactly where you stand in the middle, no matter the color of the kingdom or key signature. That kingdom still remains, the boundaries. You feel very safe. It's very therapeutic on the body. It allows you to relax into your own sandbox. Think of it that way. It's really fun to play in a sandbox when you know where the areas are and the definition of it. So we've equated these different archetypes to the various, there's 12 different intervals in classical Western music. So we'll actually be giving a training on that starting later this fall. It's called the Archetypes of Sound for Sound Healers. So we'll be sure to let you know about that. And it talks not only about the bowls and the setup, but how to really use these archetypes in a meaningful way. And right now I've just given you 3 different archetypes. The ruler, the innocent, and the adventurer. I have to sneeze, I think. I guess not. So yeah. So great question, Sai. Thanks for asking that. Carmina, you said, Luna says, off the 1st of August. I feel much better now. Thank you. And thank you for the kind wishes. Lisa, you said, were you playing a seagull soundtrack in the bottom? Or was that created with the bowls? It's magical. Yay! Yes, that was a soundtrack in the background with gently lapping waves too. And I'm sure it always comes out a little differently for everyone based on how you're experiencing sound. If you had if you had earbuds in, headphones on, through a computer, through a TV, it's always different, right? The delivery system, so. And yes, I am on Instagram. It's Closshey. I'd love to see you over there. Not as. I will say social media is something that is a little challenging for me. It's hard for me to sit still that long to do something. But I will post something today because you reminded me. Thank you. Yes. Please do share us there. That'd be great. Carmina, oops. Happy Imbolc for those on the other side of the planet. Yep. It's all right. Laura, you said you love those. Awesome. Lisa, wow, that's awesome. Thank you. You love to learn play the crystal singing bowls. Yes. We'd love to have you. You sing and play harmonica. Very cool. I've tried to play guitar, but my fingers don't do what my brain wants them to do. That happens frequently. The bowls are wonderful because they allow those who have a deep love and passion for sound, for vibration, for music, to have an outlet of expression that's a lot more readily accessible. What we teach and what we share opens doorways of classical music in very easy ways that suddenly you're like, oh, I could play Fleetwood Mac on my bowls. If you just know how, and it's quite easy. Fortunately, we only have 2 hands to deal with, so it makes it a lot easier than 10 fingers, right? Or coordinating this. So bowls are wonderful in that sense, and we'd love to have you, and of course we will keep you posted. Sai, thanks for clarifying the clarification of sound with the bowls and the archetypes. It's my pleasure. Thank you for asking. Well, my friends, it is always so good to be here with you. I'm just relaxing into the summer sun all of a sudden. Thank you for joining us today. We'll look forward to being back with you in August. I'll post some dates here shortly. And until we meet again, may the sun always gently kiss your cheeks, and may you feel the love in your heart from its warmth and from the warmth of those who love you. Until we meet again, my friends, be well. Sat Nam.